Hello, this is Bowen with Boxic Media. I'm making this video today as a demonstration of the general process we use when creating our video content. Today we're going to be using the program DaVinci Resolve 18, and the clips we're going to be using are from Spider-Man 1. We are unaffiliated with both Sony and Marvel, and this is used for entertainment purposes only. So the first thing which we're going to do is take all of these videos we've got and add them into the timeline. And the reason that we're going to do this is so that we can pick and choose from the timeline itself which audio clips and video clips we want to use for this video. Ultimately, this is going to turn into a short video which highlights one of the more, I guess, important themes from the Spider-Man films, which is that you can't ignore the responsibility you have, and even when people might not like you, you still have to try. So I've gone through now and I've picked out all the different video clips and audio clips that I want from the actual stock footage, and we're going to start now with a clip right here.
Everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
Now this is going to be an introductory clip, and it's quite a quick clip, only 4 seconds as you can see, and we're going to have the most impact of most of the lines. Like, there's going to be a lot of negative lines that follow it, but this is the one that's going to have the sort of biggest impact for the viewer. Now initially we're going to actually stay in this sort of widescreen format we've got here because it's an easier format to actually edit with, as it's more natural, and then after the fact of editing the video with this, we'll actually switch it to the shorts format, and that's just to make it an easier workflow. Alrighty, so we've taken some more time to edit this video, and as you can see there's been quite a bit of changing and quite a bit of work on the actual audio itself as well. So what we've actually done is we've stripped off 1.5 minutes from that original 2.5 minutes we had from the rough outline and refined it much more. So I'll show this to you now. I'll show you the whole thing because it's under 1 minute now, which is great, what we were aiming for.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
But he's not protecting innocent people.
Some kind of freaky Lewis something. Wackadoo. He stinks, and I don't like him.
He's an amateur who's assaulting civilians in the dead of night.
There he is! Don't let him get away! Hold it! Hold it right there! You're under arrest. I'm taking you in.
Yeah, sure, on the internet he's been made out to look like some kind of masked hero.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Look!
He seems to have come out of nowhere to answer the prayers of the city, just when all hope seemed to be lost.
So as you can see, that's added quite a bit to it, and it's actually far more clean now in the way it's flowing and the way it's actually playing out. And I'm starting to get to a point where I'm quite happy with it. There's more tweaks which I'd like to do before we start moving it into the format for shorts. However, what has been done now is we've taken a lot of the audio here and actually stripped the background music from it. And with these two lines in particular, we've actually added reverb to enhance that moment, make it feel more dramatic, make it feel more important. We've also added in some background music from the film to enhance the mood. So we've got Rooftop Chat from the original film and then Farewell from the original film here. This one being more sinister and dark for the doubts that he's experiencing here and the naysaying. And then with Farewell, it's far more triumphant and heroic, showing his heroism. In terms of where we're going to go from here, we'll do a little bit more cleanup here and there with audio volume and things of that nature. May also shuffle around the music slightly, possibly even the clips, but we're pretty close to getting it into a place where we want to put it on the shorts format. Alrighty, so we've now come to the point in this video where I'm happy with how it's turned out. So what I've done is I've added a few more different audio clips as well as refined the existing audio clips in terms of transitions, fade outs and etc. And I've also gone through and adjusted all of the clips to make sense with the shorts aspect ratio, which is 1028 by 1920 pixels, so that's all running well now. As you can see, if I back it up to the start, it's in that format. So with that said, I'll now show you the completed video.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
But he's not protecting innocent people.
Some kind of freaky Louis something. Wackadoo. He stinks, and I don't like him.
He's an amateur who's assaulting civilians in the dead of night.
There he is! Don't let him get away! Hold it! Hold it right there. You're under arrest. I'm taking you in.
Yeah, sure, on the internet he's been made out to look like some kind of masked hero.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Look!
He seems to have come out of nowhere to answer the prayers of the city, just when all hope seemed to be lost.
Whatever life holds in store for me, I will never forget these words. With great power comes great responsibility.